I'm gonna start it off now then. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin. Episode number 40 of Beyond the Rift, and to commemorate such a fantastic moment, our special guest today is the one and only, known by many names. What do you prefer to be called? Peng Yulang? Peng Yulang?
I kind of like the way you pronounce my name. That works. Peng Yulang.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peng Yulang, Peng Doublelift Yulang, our special guest today. Give him a quick little introduction for the viewers that might not know who you are.
Well, I've been playing for a long time. Always been better than Cutie Pie, so, it's an honor for him to have me on the show.
That's arguable, by the way. But I'll let it slide since you're the special guest.
You gotta treat me well, dude, or else I'm out of here.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm really excited about the show. I mean, I don't know what to expect, but it's gonna be
really excited. Never watched the show before. I can tell, dude. You're just overflowing.
He's real hyped up, dude. He's like, man, I gotta do this. I'm doing this stupid ass show, whatever, man. I got nothing better to do, I guess. This guy, whatever. Fuck him, dude. I'm a Cutie Pie, your host with the most, ladies and gentlemen. The all-star ADC from Team Dignitas, who's competed on the world stage, who's competed on the Korean stage. He's competed all over the world, traveled the globe, internationally known. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Michael Santana. Hey everyone, how are you doing? And joining us, as always, Scar, give him a quick little introduction.
I'm a guy with glasses who likes to play League of Legends and drinks a lot of water.
And that's it, boys. Let's go.
That's it.
Shout outs. I want to give a quick little shout out. Bloody Headset. They got the new black. Look at this sleek black headset. God damn. Scar, show them yours.
Dude, I got it right here as well. I also got the keyboard right here. Look at this.
The keyboard, me too, dude. Let me tell you guys, like, Peng Yulang is loving it, dude, because he knows that he's going to want some bloody gear after this.
Where can I go and get this gear?
You can get the bloody gear. It's located down below, or you can go to Bloody USA. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the best. I'm
bookmarking like right now.
The best in gaming technology. If you need to game at the maximum level, you want to know what the pros use at LCS? It might be Bloody. I haven't.
Dude, no wonder I keep losing to your ass and so.
Yeah, exactly. He's not using it, exactly. And shout outs to Discord, which allows us to communicate from all over the United States. The premier voice technology. I'm in Maryland. These guys are in California. What other technology would allow us to talk to one another other than Discord? Shout outs to them. We're going to do a live question and answer at the end of the show. Click the link down below. Download it and go to Beyond the Rift Q&A, and we'll see you there. But anyways, we're gonna start off with some hard-hitting questions for our special guest. So let's get right into it. Our first question is one that I moved around on the scenes page, but I just found it. So it is, what was it like playing again after your break and being forced to play in relegations? So this isn't your first time playing in relegations, right? We sent you to relegations once, right, or no?
Are you fucking serious? Wait, you did?
Did I? I don't remember if I sent you to relegations or if I sent you to play. I remember that we beat you at to get into the LCS, and we forced you to play like that tournament to like have to actually get into the top 8. Because we went to Worlds that year, so we just squeaked on by. You don't remember?
Are you talking about season 2?
Yeah, season 2.
Holy shit! I honestly don't remember, and it's not because I have selective blotting out the memories.
Yeah, this guy just trying to forget the game. I remember the game like it was yesterday. Scar, you probably remember it too. I was playing Kog'Maw and you were playing Caitlyn, and it was like a 90-minute game.
Oh my god, I think I remember this now.
Yeah, it was just a complete fucking mess of a game. And I just remember back then, like, Oriana Ball was like, it was an unstoppable wall.
Yeah, it was just fucking broken.
Yeah, it was just.
So broken.
I mean, it wasn't broken. It was just everyone was fucking awful at the game. So we were like, what do we can't get behind them. And this Oriana Ball's in front of us. Let's run into it. Oh shit, we got wiped for the 5th time. Yeah, those were rough
Were we playing Oriana or were you guys? Okay, whatever. Anyways, all I remember is I played relegations before. Fuck you, if you're the ones who sent us there. It was really stressful, but I guess I kind of knew that. I mean, I knew that if CLG got relegated, I would be able to join another team. That worried.
Well, that's fucked up. Wait, you were ready to just abandon him like that? Like, if you guys got relegated, alright, dude, I'm joining a new team.
No, like, I think everyone on the team was
ready to
all
abandon
under the
George.
understanding that if we got relegated, then we were banned. I'm pretty sure we had that conversation with Hotshot.
You had that? You talked to George Elitis, the CEO of Counter Logic Gaming, and you told them, you told them if we get relegated, we're leaving your garbage ass team. You just tell them.
No, I think he was the one who was like telling us like we're gonna lose all our sponsors if we get relegated. Like CLG's going under if we lose. So I think we all just like knew. I don't know who initiated it. I'm pretty sure it was him. The rest of us were just like we didn't know.
Holy shit! Wait, what the hell?
That's not the case with Team Liquid, anyways. Team Liquid is just like, oh, they're gonna like play in the challenger scene if they get relegated. So I don't know. I guess I was pretty comfortable both times. Like I was pretty confident that.
Wait, are you Sky? Is he cutting in and out for you?
Yeah, dude. Lower your threshold so that we can hear you more because you're cutting in and out. So the viewers want to know the stories that you're about to tell.
Yeah,
whoops, my bad. All right, should be better.
All right,
but yeah, like Team Liquid, they have a lot of like capital from the investors, and also like they're just a really like solid org. So I think if they got relegated, they would just play in the challenger scene. And it wasn't like, I think for me, because I was like a mercenary, then it was a lot less pressure. But all the players were super nervous, like during those matches. They're really antsy and like, they got really excited when we won and they got really down when we lost. So it was like pretty emotional for them.
Yeah, I love the way you describe those players. Like they're just like animals. You're just in there for the paycheck. You were like, give me my money. I don't give a fuck about this stupid ass team, dude. I love the description of that. Dude, Pangulate, you're my boy.
3 weeks, dude. How attached can I get to Team Liquid?
I have a question about this. Did you play on Team Liquid for the 3 weeks? What player were you closest with of like everyone on the team?
I think I got closest with Matt and Rainover, because like if you play AD, you have to like tell your jungler what's the best time to gank, or you're gonna get fucked up. You guys know, like if you get ganked and your jungler doesn't help you at all, then you just lose for the next like 10 minutes slowly. And then obviously I do it a lot with Matt, so we're really close. But like Piglet, he's like trying to learn mid, so he's like doing his own thing with the coaches. And then I guess Lorlo just playing top lane. You know, the only thing I can talk to him about is like when he should TP.
Just playing top lane.
Top lane's just top lane, dude.
Brutal.
What'd you think of those relegation matches though? Because I used to do a lot with Matt, so I want to see him like still in the LCS and shit. But like I don't know. Did you watch the game? When I saw Matt flash back to back into the turret, that was like the most tragic thing to watch. Like I watched those two play. I don't know how the fuck you guys managed. Even after that shit in the second game, you guys like managed to win afterward. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but like seeing those plays, what was going on in your head when that shit happened?
Well, Matt will do stuff like that, and he'll just be like, "Oh shit, I didn't mean to flash." You know, I didn't. He like, I think both times or something, he didn't actually mean to flash. He like meant to hit ignite, or he just like fat fingered his flash. So he's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I misclicked." And it's like, I can't even be mad at someone. You know, sometimes you just spaghetti on your keyboard and you press the wrong button. Happens to everyone. I just try not to get tilted because at least I didn't flash and die. That's the worst feeling. Like if your score dies, like whatever.
Yeah, that was like, dude, as an AD carry, I watched that shit and I was just like, oh man, you're gonna have to deal with this shit now. You're gonna get the business now. Here we go. I don't know how the fuck you, like, second game though, you managed to get like 100 CS up or some shit. Even after that spaghetti fest, I was just like, what do you think of like the challenger scene, like ADs?
Pretty bad. Obviously, definitely was like okay.
No, wait. Let me say. You say he's okay. Are you saying he's okay because he said that he looked up to you? Or do you actually think he was okay?
That's part of it. I think it's funny that he was like my fanboy. But actually, I think he was good in lane. Like he was like, I don't know. Ash usually gets. I think Ash is a champion where it's like hard to play aggressive in lane, but he was pretty good. I think maybe it's just like Ash Zyra was really strong, but. First off, I'm also really surprised that you watch these games this closely. Like, you know that I was like 100 CS in game 2.
No, I mean, I always
watching these games.
Yeah, I watched the game, dude. I'll be honest. I wanted to see your ass get relegated because it would have been fucking hilarious. Dude, I'm just gonna be honest. I wanted to see it, but I was like legitimately surprised because I know if I was playing that shit, if my support, like if I had Kiwi Kid and he flashed in and killed himself, I'd be like.
I mean, you did have Kiwi Kid, and he did do that.
Yeah, that's why I know, like, I'd see that shit, and it'd just be like, here we go again, dude, like, I don't know,
here we go.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be able to deal with that shit. As an AD player, like, seeing your support do some shit like that is just, it's one of the most tilting things, so I was impressed you were able to keep your mental, but let me ask you this, was it more about the money or the fame, the reputation, upholding that Doublelift is the best AD? What made you want to go to Liquid and save them from relegation?
Oh, holy shit. Well, alright, honestly, it was probably, it was like a 50-50.
A 50? Like, come on, dude, a 50-50?
Alright, fine.
It's like a 90-10?
I think I was kind of sick of playing solo queue because like every game your support can either be complete dog shit or like he can be really good, and like you can't really control how the first like 15 minutes go very much, and then it's just like I don't know, solo queue just got super frustrating to play. I don't know how the fuck you do it like every single day.
But that shit's fun as fuck for me.
It's just like you roll the dice, and if you have like an autofill support, then you're going to be down like 30 CS every game.
Dude, let me tell you something. I played with QEQ for 2 years. That shit doesn't faze me anymore, dude. Playing solo queue is just like...
I played with Afro for like 3 years, so it's like, you know, it's a night and day difference.
Yeah, dude, solo queue is just... Once I get into the mentality of my lane's lost, it's just like, alright, dude, let's just enjoy the ride, man, whatever.
Fuck, I wish I could have such a strong mental... Wait a second. Even you, of all people, should know how it is to, like, avoid tilting after a bad early game.
I mean, in a competitive match, that shit's just, like, in solo queue, it's not hard, because, I mean, who the fuck cares? It's like, oh, my stupid-ass support doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, we lost, well, who gives a shit? But, like, in LCS, it's like, I'm putting my faith in you, dude. Don't let me down. Here's a physical object. This is my heart and soul. Don't break it. And then they just drop it every time. It's like, alright, well shit, dude. That's a damn shame. I don't know.
I have a question. Do you tell your stream that your support is complete shit and that you're playing 1v2?
Yeah. Dude, if my support's bad, I just accept, it's like, well, I'm not doing it. Guess we're going for a 50-minute game, and then either we win when we go late it. Like, I mean, for solo queue, I can understand why some people wouldn't like it, because it really is like 50-50, and a lot of the times it feels like I feel like if I go late game, I can win like every game, so it's just like, well, I guess we lost the early game, let's see if we can go for 50 minutes and maybe we can win. We lost before I could get my items. That sucks. I have like a weird way of looking at solo queue, so maybe it's just because I'm a fucking AD or some shit. Like, Sky, you must know what I'm talking about, right? Like, if you played mid lane, do you ever feel like, I just need to go 50 minutes and I'll carry this shit, or do you just give up?
Depends on the champion, but yeah, I think the thing is, it's like it's both, right? Like there's some games where it's just like, oh, the game's 1-12, enemy jungler's 5-0, all the lanes won. We'll just FF at 20 this game. But then there's a lot of games where it's like, okay, we're only like 4 kills behind, or I'm playing like a really good late game champ like Veigar or something, and it's like I can always win this game. Just take it past 20 minutes and I'll carry. But for me, it just depends what I play. Because some of the times I play like the earlier game stuff for like the snowballing champions, and I fail the snowball, and they have like Lulu, Caitlyn, then I'm just like, okay, hit the FF button. 20 minutes. This game.
Yeah, I never want to forfeit unless my support's just a complete fucking degenerate, but like that doesn't happen that often. Like usually it's just like, oh, he's just trying his best and he's just god awful. That's okay, dude. But when they're just,
what if you're not playing a scaling champion? Then what happens? What if you're playing like Ezreal?
I feel like if I go late game with Ezreal, I can win it either way. I feel like the only thing where the only thing I feel like, if I lose lane, if I pick like Caitlyn, I'm just like forfeit this shit. Like as soon as they just buy a ninja tabby, it's like, alright, I'm fucking done. Let's just go next. But that's it. Let me just finish this topic though with one more question for what the people want to know. How much did Team Liquid pay you?
I derailed this hard.
No, it's fine. How much did Team Liquid pay you? That's what the.
I can't say. I cannot. Was that actually the question, or you just like?
No. That's what everyone wants to know. Doublelift. What is the going rate to have Doublelift save a team from relegation?
I cannot say. It was a good offer.
Oh,
all right. Let's just leave it at that.
We're just gonna think about it. It'll be all in our imagination now.
Yeah, we'll go to the next one then. FlyQuest and P1 respectively won their playoff series last week. Were you surprised by either results? So,
dude, FlyQuest Sleeping CLG was just like, what the fuck? I thought
that was the saddest. Yeah, the first game of CLG, they were up like, what were they? They were up like 25 kills at the end of it. It was like 2 to.
They're going nuts. In the first season.
I actually watched the first game, and then I turned off the series, and then I heard that they got reverse swept, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck happened, but like, Scar, you watched all this shit, right? What the fuck happened?
First game was like biggest stop of like CLG's split, I think. Actually insane. Yep. Like 3 to 20 kills or something, and the game's over in 20 minutes. Second game was a lot less clean, but CLG still won pretty dominant fashion. And third game, it was just like, I just feel like they just got, like, Xmithy died level 1, and then Rengar took over the game, games 3 and 4. Moon played really well on Rengar, and in games 5, Darshan spaghettied a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it. Like, if he was ahead like Camille, and then he tried to force teamfight solo, and then he just, like, died instantly. And then they got reversed up that way. I can't believe that happened, though. It's just like...
Yeah, I can't fucking believe... After the first game, I was like, this shit's just gonna be a stomp. I'm just gonna go do something else. To hear that they got reverse swept was just... That was not what I wanted to hear. What do you think of FlyQuest, the Doublelift?
We beat the first game against them, and then they reverse swept us in our last LCS game. If we had won that game, then we would have like avoided relegations. So I don't know. I feel like FlyQuest, they play facial team comps most of the time, and by that I mean like they play like Caitlyn Orianna if it's up, and like they play like Caitlyn, Lulu, Orianna, those sort of team comps where you just like get to 20 minutes without feeding, and then you win every team fight. So, and then like they always have the pocket picks. Like Hai can play Talon, and Moon can play like Rengar and Eve really well. So I don't know. I feel like FlyQuest just like in general they're not really that great of a team, but like when they get in their groove, they're just like for some reason I don't know why they just feel so comfortable they can do anything. It feels fucking bad when everyone blames Darshan about the Game 5 initiation, but like it's kind of like they forgot about Game 3 and 4. It just so happens that Darshan made a really bad engage in the last game, like Game 5, the most crucial game, but like in Game 3 and 4, everyone else on the team was playing like shit, and Darshan was playing pretty good. So, like when I saw the thread, everyone was just like completely railing Darshan.
I'm surprised they didn't go harder on Xmithy more. I thought he was struggling well in all this split, and then that was a series where like the reason why Game 3 and 4 were bad was that Moon took over the game.
Yep.
All right.
Agreed.
Fair enough. What did you think about P1 though? What is your opinion on P1 since you've played against them also?
Actually, I haven't watched their games at all. Who did they play? Dignitas? They 3-0 Dignitas. That's what I remember. They're pretty good. We played against them when they had Medios, and he only played Elise, and he was like really, really good. And then I don't know why they keep playing Inori recently. They didn't play Medios at all in the last like few matches. So, I don't know. They're really good. I think Arrow's pretty fucking overrated. I'm not gonna lie. He's good. He's really good. But he's really overrated by the community as like the best AD carry by far and like the best player in LCS. Like,
So
I never see this guy stomp lane or like, and I never see him really do that much more than Ryu.
You don't think he's the second coming of I'm a Cutie Pie?
I mean, not even close.
Not even close.
Comparable.
I mean, I've watched some of the game. I mean, I'd say he does better than a lot of the ADs, but yeah, he's not a god fucking messiah AD that's gonna just like take over the fucking West and like bring us to the World Championship finals or some shit. It's just, yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's definitely not. I mean, if you stick this guy with Kiwi Kid, let's see what he can do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Finally, someone's saying what I'm thinking, dude. When you're talking about these garbage ass ADCs, dude, think about it in the perspective. If you put him with Kiwi Kid and you put I'm a Cutie Pie with Kiwi Kid, who's looking better, dude?
I thought you and Kiwi Kid were bros.
Dude, me and Kiwi Kid are bros, dude. But you know,
right.
like, there just comes a time when it just is what it is, man. Me and Kiwi tore it up on the Rift. I'll be honest. We fucked them up. Yeah, we fucking dominated.
Let's go to even more throwback.
Dude, Patoy's my boy, too. I fucking miss that guy. Dude, I liked Patoy in game, but out of game, I mean, that's the thing, dude, is it's hard to find it both ways, like in game and out of game. I loved him in game. Out of game, he had the shittiest like mentality that I think I've ever played with someone with. Like, it was just absolutely ridiculous. But he was nice.
Scar's just like trying to make sure he doesn't make any more enemies. Like, he's just.
I'm here thinking to myself, I'm going to dinner with Kiwi later tonight, dude. What am I going to say at the dinner? He's going to watch the show and be like, dude, you guys just railed on me for like an hour and a half. I'm like, it was just cheating.
He's gonna watch this show. You didn't even back him up, dude. That's fucked up, Scar.
Wait, I'm gonna back him up at the dinner, man. I'll have him pay for it. He can back me up.
Alright, that's fair then. Alright, let's go to the next topic then. You stated that you were going to go back to TSM to make a 6-man roster. How do you think that's going to work out? I want to start off by saying, like, every time I see this shit, everyone's like...
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to say, right? Everyone's just like, why are you trying to be nice to Wild Turtle? Just say you're going to replace his ass. What do you think of that?
I just hate it. It's so stupid because, like, it's making so many assumptions. It's, first off, there's, like, I think the biggest sentiment is like that I'm trying to be nice and that I'm like guaranteed, I'm already like in, which I'm not. And so like, I feel like this is like definitely hurting my chances because people on TSM or like, yeah, basically the people on TSM, they might by extension think that like I also have that mentality of like, I'm just here to replace Wild Turtle, like very cocky and just like very just, I don't know, presumptuous, I guess. And like, I hope they don't think that I think that way because I don't. It's just like the fans that do. And then the other mentality is like, there are people already speculating which team Wild Turtle is going to go to in the summer split. Like he's going to leave TSM voluntarily because he thinks he has no chance or something. Honestly, I'm actually looking forward to a 6-man roster because sometimes I have like lapses in motivation where I'm just like, ugh, I really don't want to like play solo queue today or I really don't want to like put in those extra hours. And I just kind of like do the scrims and I do the review. And then afterwards, I'm just kind of like playing another game, or I'm just, you know when you're not like putting in full effort into something because you're just kind of like, ugh, you just burnt out a little bit. I feel like a 6-man roster would really help me a lot because like, oh fuck, like it's like fire under my ass. Where if I don't put in extra effort, like 110%, then there's another person right there who's like ready to fill those shoes. So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the 6-man roster.
I have a question. So. Did you feel that same way when Stixay was subbing for you on CLG?
No, no, not at all. Because Stixay wasn't a part of CLG. It was CLG Black. Like, he wasn't even a part of the main roster. And back then, like, nobody had ever done, like, the 6-man roster or subbing out system. Like, that was not even a thing in NA at the time.
But do you think a 6-man roster is, like, super good? Because I know C9, they have Ray and Impact. You think something like that with you and Turtle it'd be super beneficial for you both to like work with each other?
Dude, I honestly think like ideally a 10-man roster is good because I mean if you look at SKT, which is the best team for a long time now, they always have like these players like Pilot and Hooney, and they always have like a mid sub even for Faker, even though you know almost for sure that Faker's gonna be better than like any mid sub that they could have. It's like I think it's just good for extra motivation and like to have somebody to bounce ideas off who plays your role too. Because like if you're a pro, sometimes you don't know what you should be working on exactly, or like you're just kind of like you're in your own habits, and then your coach can't really help you that much because he doesn't understand your role that much. But then if you have somebody else to bounce ideas off of and like I don't know, reflect your play style off of, then I think it's just good all around. Like there's no downside. The only downside is like your ego might be hurt because you might get subbed out for a couple of games, but I'm really confident I'm going to be, the starter or what. I mean, whatever. We'll see. I don't want to make assumptions here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. I think like a 10-man roster, yeah, being able to like, because you never really see how bad you truly are until like you talk to someone, and it's hard to like respect someone's opinion when they tell it to you. But if it's like equal footing, like, hey, I'm on the team with you, dude. I think you got to work on this. It's like, well, shit, maybe he's right. Maybe I do need to work on like fucking last hitting positioning. Like maybe I should try this kind of shit out. I definitely agree with that. Do you actually think like something like that will ever be possible? Because I don't, unless like just a stupid amount of fucking money just starts pouring in. I don't see how like a 10-man roster for like most teams will be possible.
No, dude, the population in NA is just too small. There's like not enough good players, so that if you're good enough to be an LCS, you're just gonna join like the starting spot on another team instead. But like, I think it might be possible in the future. Like 6 or 7-man rosters, I think is gonna be the thing, but not 10. 10 is like stretching it too much. Okay, like a good example is remember when Varus was stupidly OP, and then I was messing around with all these different Varus builds, and then I asked you, I'm like, how the fuck are you doing so much damage with Varus? And you're like, I run 24 lethality, and I just push the lane, and I never trade until I get like my first 4 item. And I just tried it, and I thought it was super good too. I don't know, like just those small things where I can like ask another AD carry stuff is really helpful for me.
Now, I agree with you because I always wanted to like have someone to bounce ideas off of when I used to play competitive, but like I had like, I won't say I had too much of an ego, but like I always thought that I was better than everyone else, so I didn't want to like. What's the point of talking to these fucking idiots? No, it's not. It's not an ego though. It's like.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Don't get it twisted. It's not having an ego. It's something else. But
you are really humble.
Yeah. But yeah, no. If I had someone to like bounce ideas off of and talk about the game, like. Because I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I enjoy just like talking about the game, like having someone to just like bounce ideas off of, and just talk like, hey dude, what do you think of this champion? What do you think of this matchup? How do you think this shit should be played? That shit's like pretty fun, just dissecting someone's brain and like better understanding it. I don't know, Sky, you must know what we're talking about, right?
I think everyone who played mid lane at the time that I played competitively, and definitely now, had like. They just talk to other mid laners all the time. So it'd be people who they weren't directly playing against the next week. But I remember talking to like Link and Shifter a lot about like just matchups and just being like, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? This item build, I think this is really good. What do you think about that? And like that like accelerates your learning because like you as a single person you can't test everything, right? And so like if you're able to have someone else like set the groundwork for you. It was really nice to be able to be like, look, like what plays well to this? Okay, these 4 champions, I'm gonna play these 4. I'm really good at 2 of the 4. I'm gonna stick with these 2. Whereas like if it was just like myself grinding it out, like I would need so many hours in the day to be able to do everything. And now a lot of coaches take over the job of that, or positional coaches take over. But even then, I think it's really nice to be able to talk to someone who's like your peer in the position.
All right, fair enough. Let's go to the next time. Actually, let me ask one more thing. Does TSM have positional coaches, or does Liquid have positional coaches?
Liquid doesn't have positional coaches, but I don't really want to go too much into Team Liquid stuff because I think they had like at the time they're revamping their coaching system, and like at the end they had Coach Kane, so it was just like I think they were just like under construction in that department. But On TSM, yeah, I think it's pretty set. It's like they have the head coach, then they have positional coaches, like one for each player, and then they rotate. Like if positional coach doesn't stick, like the AD carry positional coach, but he'll have like one player on the team, and then the next week or the next 2 weeks he'll switch out to another player, and so you'll like be rotating positional coaches throughout the split. And then I think they have analysts too, who like do the number crunching and stuff. So I think a positional coach is pretty helpful, but like it's not like they're obviously not going to be like challenger level AD carries or mids or jungles and stuff. The thing that they do really well is like they ask you questions about like, oh hey, like Bang or Prey or Deft has been doing this build. What do you think about it? Like, have you tried it? It has a really high win rate. Or like, oh, I noticed you've been doing this a lot. Like maybe you could try this. Or what are you thinking when you're doing this thing? Like trading in lane at this time, because every time you do it, like it might be you like die like in the next minute or something. You just get ganked after you trade. So like stuff like that, I think really helps. But yeah, their system is good. It's really solid.
All right. Now I was just curious what exactly a positional coach did. So they pretty much just make you like reflect on yourself then.
They ask a lot of questions, and then just having someone to talk to, like you said, it kind of. I mean, their game knowledge is also good. So they just like, it's a good person to have a conversation with, because if everyone's trying to talk to your head coach, then he doesn't have enough time to like talk to 5 people at once.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Let's go to the next topic then. There's a lot of talk about Ivern recently, including his high win rate, as well as being an annoyance to play against. Do you think he needs to be looked at? I fucking hate this champion.
He's fucking cancerous.
Yeah, he's just...
He's so cancerous. Blue side Ivern, when he does the second red buff and the AD carry gets red, it doesn't matter what you do. You can't win lane anymore. Like you just fuck. You're sitting at your tower for sure.
Yeah, he's just so fucking annoying. Like I can't stand this champ. Like I love playing him because he's just so like that's the thing. He's so fucking annoying to play against, and he's so easy to play too. So like everyone plays him if you don't ban it. So it's just I can't stand this champion, but I love playing him. So I want him to be nerfed, but I want him to be nerfed just enough, like, so he's viable, but not everyone spamming him. I don't know how the hell they do that. I don't think he should be able to give his buff over to someone else.
No, that was the dumbest idea they've ever had.
Yeah, like, I don't see what the point of giving the buff is to someone else. Like, I don't see why. Yeah.
It's just it's the most annoying thing for bot lane, because it's only on blue side that you can get it, and, I just hate it.
Yeah. Another time Doublelift doesn't talk about like the red side top laner getting red buff. He's just like, you know what, top lane doesn't even matter. All I care about is my lane. If he gets red buff, we FF 20 minutes.
I forgot about top lane. Dude, it's just 2 tanks hitting each other anyways. Who cares?
Yeah, dude, what's the red buff do anyway? Now, what do you think about it, though, Scar?
I think I don't actually mind the buff splitting that much, even if it's really annoying, because some of the situations, like the mid lane gets both buffs, and when that happens, you're just like, I hate this game, because like the AD is trading in lane or has like a bad back timing, and the Ivern like has to get something and has to go in and invade, so the mid laner just goes like side to side, picks up both buffs, and invades another buff, and you're just like, what do I do as the mid laner? Because he has so much regen, infinite health regen, infinite mana regen, and you're just like, well, this sucks. But all that being said, I still think he has a lot of things that are really annoying, like the bush hiding the epic monsters or the dragon bear. That's super annoying. I can't believe that's in the game. And then the counter juggling, the like channel direction is so low. Like when he channels, I feel like if you like misposition a little bit, he channels, he can just take that while you're next to it. And I think it should be at least a second longer. Like if they nerf him a little bit that way, like I'd like to see how he looks then.
Well, I think if you're counter jungling, you shouldn't be able to walk in, like the enemy buff shouldn't instantly like 1.5 or 2 seconds channel and then he just smites it away from you. That's like, I don't know. Every Ivern just goes for some cheese path where they go into the enemy jungle and take a buff.
And the worst thing is he's good without cheese pathing. Like he's actually really good without cheese pathing, and like, but he can do it anyways.
Yeah, he's good with like anything. He's so like versatile. That's the biggest like if he was just a cheese champion, it'd be like, all right, I don't really care. It's like Shaco now. Like Shaco, he just used to be a cheese champion, so it was like, I don't really care about playing Shaco. But now, like everyone's just playing this stupid shit in the jungle, tanking. It's like, what the fuck,
man?
Wait,
Shaco?
Yeah, Shaco.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't played against Shaco in solo queue?
No, I usually is it still? It's not the Tiamat Trinity Force build.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
not.
it still is, but they nerfed the Shaco a lot, and so like,
Yeah.
like all the Shakos who got like top 10 at like the first month of solo queue all dropped out of challenge. There's one left, I think.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
dude!
they're all gone, dude. Beautiful Korean case, all gone.
I think only Chase is left, and like Solo B, Shaco, the beautiful Korean both dropped, and someone else. Oh yeah, I don't.
Let's do a bonus segment later about Solo B and his.
Wait, I love that guy.
He is so toxic.
Wait, he tweets that he's gonna hard hit me in the game. So
yeah, but he's like a comedian, dude.
God.
He's a funny dude. I like him, man. He says funny stuff.
He does say funny stuff.
Yeah, he's never like been like, I'm gonna int your ass. It's just like, cutie, you suck. It's like, I know, dude. Tell me about it.
No, he did say that. He's like, if I ever get you again on my team, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
This champion again, or you like feed your lane again, I'm gonna hard hit you every time I see it. I'm just like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
I fucking love it, man. But yeah, like that was the example I was using though with Shaco. Like he used to just be like a cheesy champion. I feel like there shouldn't be a champ like Ivern can do everything. Like he'll cheese. Like you have to watch out for his cheese. You have to watch out for him playing fucking normal. You have to watch out for his ganks. You have to like everything he does. He just does it so well, and I feel like he shouldn't excel in every way possible. So I mean, if he got nerfed, I would we're all okay with him getting nerfed, right?
Oh yeah,
no, absolutely.
All right, and we're all okay with him getting butchered.
Halfway there. Like I'm down for like.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Playable, just viable, not OP. I'm down for that.
Okay, you're down with it getting butchered though, right? Doublelift.
I guess so. I think I don't like shield spamming tanks. I think that's stupid.
Just say it, dude. It's Jungle Janna. Just say it.
No,
Jungle Janna, please.
Dude, it's Jungle fucking Karma. And Karma, God, don't get me started on Karma too. That champion is just like, dude, if there's another champ, like, I've wished that they made, when you upgrade from Executioners to the Last Whisper upgrade, that it have shields too, man. Like, Karma, when she fucking does her mantra W and lock, it is just, it just feels like I lost already. Like, I see that shit go up, and it's just, I just take my hands off the key. All right, we fucking lost, dude. Everyone's, like, charging straight up.
More than Lulu?
Oh, no. Dude, Lulu's, I mean, I just ban that shit every game, so I never.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but.
if you take Lulu out of the picture, I guess Karma's pretty good.
Yeah, Karma's fucking annoying. But Lulu, yeah, she's gonna get nerfed without a doubt. I just banned.
Getting Whimsy feels like the worst feeling in League right now, I think.
Welcome to my world.
Dude, I don't know why.
I'm exhausted now.
Yeah, like Whimsy, what is it? It's like a 3-second. It's like Fiddle old fear.
It's Fiddle fear duration. 2.25 seconds and you're slowed.
And I'm pretty sure it has a longer range than Fiddle Fear.
Yeah, it's like
it's
like absolutely stupid, and it makes no sense because like I wouldn't be against it if it just stunned me, but like it has the audacity to let me walk around while I'm fucking polyed. So it's like I can it's like, oh dude, look at me, I'm walking around. I know I'm gonna fucking die in the poly, but it like lets
too many ideas, dude. They're gonna turn into a point and click 3-second stun.
Dude, if they made it into a point and click 3-second stun, I'd at least be okay with it because it's like, you know what, I'm just fucking dead because Riot's a bunch of dumbasses. Now it's like, oh my god, maybe I can juke it while I'm fucking poly more. Oh wait, no, it's like a fucking 60% slow, and she's just gonna Q me, and she does like half my life with Ignite. Ah shit, I'm just dead now. That champion's a fucking man. Dude, just remove everything that gives a shield, man. Fuck those champions.
Just remove every champion.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I'd be okay with that. Let's go to the next topic, though. Next topic. Ooh, this one's a good one. How much do you trust your teammates in ranked? So I'll start off. I'll say
0.
You go with 0. I'm not that bad. I trust my teammates at the start. It doesn't have to be like trust for me doesn't have to be earned. I trust them And as soon as they fuck up, guess I'm just fucking AFK farming now. Guess we're just going late game, boys. No more doing anything. My Thresh could land the most godly hook ever. I'm not following you, dude. You're fucking going in there. He just kills himself. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, dude. I'm not that bad, but yeah, if you break my trust for you at the start, you gotta really fucking earn it again. So I trust them up to a point, and then it's just gone. Scott, what about you?
I think I start every game where I trust my team. And similar to you, losing trust is really easy. Because if you see something like drastically messed up, you're just like, oh no, that might be good game, right? And there's another thing where my trust is really in question. It's if I load into the loading screen and I don't recognize 9 of the players in the game, I'm immediately like a little bit distrustful because I'm just like, this is a game where if I do not pop off, I will probably lose. Because right? Like it's like the times when you get 20-minute queues and then you get put in the Diamond 5 game and the other players are just like, oh my god, Scarlet, what are you doing here? I'm just like,
oh my god, yes.
What am I doing here?
That's my favorite phrase, dude. I love hearing that when I start up a game. Yeah,
oh man.
You can go Double. Give it to me.
No, for sure. When you're in Champ Select and half your team is fanboying over you and trying to get your cream to stream chat to say Kappa 123, then you're in for a bad time. Like, I think if I don't have any pro players on my team or any like big names or people I know is like consistently good, then I just don't trust any of them. And then I basically play like a bitch the whole game until my support does something, like lands a hook or starts initiating a trade or something. But I'll never like start things off because I'm too afraid.
Yeah, dude, that's like my biggest problem. I fucking hate playing like that. I hate waiting for my support. Like, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait for my Thresh to do everything for me. Because, like, I want to be like, all right, dude, let's both go in. Let's start taking trades, man. Let's fucking play aggro. That shit never works, dude. And the most triggering thing, too, is, like, when I'll, like, ping that the jungler's, like, in, like, the side lane brush and bot lane. My Thresh will, like, go in for a hook. He'll throw the lantern to me, and that decision of, this is a good hook if the jungler's not here, but I pinged that he's here, and I know he's here. I'm gonna take the lantern. Rengar instantly comes out, fucking double kills us, and it's just like, the game's fucking over off of that. That shit right there just... You get on the list if you do that to me, dude. You get put on the fucking list. This is a list far worse than Tyler one's too, man. If you fucking that when that happens to me, it's just too much. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Doublelift?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. When your sport has like no map awareness and only picks the worst possible times to go in.
Yeah. Dude, because I'll be saying on my stream, it's like, man, this guy hasn't landed a fucking hook yet, dude. What am I supposed to do? He finally lands a hook. It's like, I know this is going to fucking kill.
No, the jungler doesn't even have to be there. It's like, sometimes your support will just initiate an unwinnable 2v2, and then it's like, if you leave him to die, you look like a dumbass, because it's like, what if you could have won? But if you go in, you're just going to get double killed anyways, so there's like no winning there.
Yeah. Dude, it happens so much, especially back when Zyra was being played every time. If I'd have a Thresh, they'd hook in like the AD, and it's like, this guy's a little too far back, man. I don't know if you want to go in. There's like plants fucking everywhere. It's like, we're gonna 100% die on this shit. He goes in, throws the lantern. That has to be just the most tilting fucking thing to see. The Thresh just go. Yeah. Yeah, when he's flying in.
The winning formula there is you kill the AD carry, Zyra gets 2 kills, and then you just say worth.
Yeah. And then Zyra just 1v2's the fucking right, dude. That shit's just... I trust my teammates up to a certain point. That's going to be it for me. Doublelift, you trust them 0%?
0%. They got to earn it.
Alright, fair enough. And is Scar, you the same with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the next topic then. In terms of current strong AD carries right now, what AD would you like to see nerfed? I don't think there's... Caitlyn. You think Caitlyn? Yeah.
That was quick.
AIDS, dude.
Yeah, Caitlyn's pretty fucking annoying. I'd say I don't think there's anything I really want to see nerfed. Yeah, aside from Caitlyn, and I'd want Lulu nerfed bottom. If you nerf those two champions, like I'm not against playing against Lucian every single game. Like I actually don't mind.
Either.
Yeah,
I love playing against Lucian.
Yeah, I love playing him, and I love playing against him. Like either form of the matchup's like perfectly fine with me. I can understand if they want to nerf him because he does have what is his play rate? I think his play rate's like actually like some stupid number.
It's 43%, and he's the third highest win rate. So it's pretty special.
Yeah, like I can understand if they nerf. I really hope they don't nerf him because God, if it ever goes back to the meta of just Varus and Jhin every fucking game, I'm just gonna fucking explode. Like, this meta is actually super fun for me because it's like, oh, they pick Lucian, I'll just pick some random shit. Because I feel like Lucian, he's like a pretty balanced AD. He's not like, it's like, well, I can win against him in lane if I don't fucking play like a monkey. And, I mean, he's annoying late game, but he's not gonna fucking just snipe me from a mile away. He's gotta actually, like, earn the win. And I enjoy playing against him and playing as him. So, I hope they don't nerf it, but, yeah, it's probably gonna be Caitlyn and Lucian. That would get nerfed, but I'm okay with just nerfing Caitlyn. What about you, Doublelift? Just Caitlyn?
Yeah, pretty much just Caitlyn. I don't think there's any worse feeling than fucking walking into a trap, especially the impossible to see traps under your tower and just getting chunked for half HP. It just feels so. It's not like it's unfair, but it's just kind of lame. And I just hate getting perma-pushed by Caitlyn losing tower at like 6 minutes because they have like a Caitlyn Karma lane and you have a fucking Blitzcrank for some reason. It's just like that's a solo queue special, but like I think Caitlyn's just kind of toxic because if you don't win lane with Caitlyn, then you're fucked. But if you do win lane with Caitlyn, she snowballs harder than every other AD, and, like, taking towers and just being annoying and scaling. So, I would like to see her nerfed. I do agree, though, that the skillful ADs, Lucian, Ezreal, maybe Corki, if Corki ever stops being dog shit, those are the most fun to play with, because you can dodge their stuff, and they don't feel unfair.
Yeah, I get it. Like, that's why, like, for mid lane, too, like, I don't mind playing against Ahri. I don't know how you feel about Ahri, but I actually...
That's no problem.
Yeah, I love playing against Ahri. It's like, she just has skills, like, it's never like, oh my god, Ahri just fucking clicked R on me and did my entire health bar, like, Syndra.
That's just because you front paged yesterday.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I'm just saying, like, Syndra, I fucking hate playing against Syndra, dude. Like, when Syndra, Victor, those kinds of champions, when they're meta, it's just like, what the fuck do I do, dude?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, you know about that.
100% agree on that. Remove that champion.
Yeah, when you play against that shit, it's just like Vladimir too. Vladimir is one that fucking just butcher that shit.
Yep.
I'm so tired of playing against that shit.
Yep.
But like Ahri's, I don't mind playing against it, but it's probably gonna get nerfed, right? It has like a ridiculous win rate, I think, or like a play rate.
Oh, it's second highest, yeah.
Mid lane's in a really weird spot, I think. There's like, usually what happens is mid lane has like OP champs, like 3 OP, super OP champs. It's like Ryze, LeBlanc, whatever. Mid lane right now, I think there's like 6 champions that are super OP, and they like one counters another. Like there's a couple that are stable, and then like everything just like a circle of counter picks, and you're just like, is this really the norm? Usually League doesn't have this type of balance. It's usually like they have like, it's very tiered out. All these are super good blind pick S tier champions, and now it's like there's 2 of those, and then there's like a bunch of random like counter picks for also disgustingly good champions. Like Ari's good into Ori, Vladimir's good into Ahri, and good into like everything but Ori Cassio. Ori's good into everything but Ahri, and then it's like LeBlanc is good into everything. I hate that champion. Talon is good into like almost everything as well, but like not as good into Ori. And so mid lane is really weird at the moment. I don't even know what to think about mid lane. It's very open ended, but also kind of locked.
All right, what do you think of ADs though, Scar? What do you think of Lucian? Because I imagine you play against Lucian every game, basically.
I actually think Lucian's OP if ahead. Well, I think he definitely needs tuning, but I think that's just Bork, really. But I realized Lucian was a problem because I play Assassins a lot, right? When I'm playing Cassid and I'm like 2-0 Cassid, and I play against the 1-0 AD, that I try to solo kill him in lane, he just beats me up. Like, Lucian just straight up just kills me solo. I was like, wait, what? When has an AD ever beat me up this bad? And it's like, every time I try to solo kill Lucian at Bork timing or pass, he just beats my ass. And it feels really weird. But I think, I agree with you guys on Caitlyn. I think that one of the things that's pretty easy is like, Caitlyn's always been one of the really big abusers of Hurricane. I don't think the Hurricane range should be like your trap range, which is like the entire screen. And so, I don't know, maybe some really light nerfs on the Caitlyn would be nice.
I think that she just needs to get her headshot damage nerfed, because if you get crit by that shit, it's just like, oh, you just one-shot me, cool. Like, God forbid you step on a trap, it's like, please don't crit me, please don't crit me. Okay, you crit me, I'm dead.
Oh, dude, the spike in damage when you get like 2 or 3 traps off in a team fight versus like getting 0 is so big. It's like it doubles your damage if you get a trap off.
Yeah, it's like pretty stupid. Like, if anything, I'd nerf the headshot damage and then see. Like, I'd nerf headshot damage and then I don't think that her traps need to, because your Q deals full damage if the person's trapped. So like when you get on the tower.
Wait, really?
Yeah, so if you're on the
tower.
It's been like that for a while. But yeah, like if you're on the tower, you step on that shit. Not only do you take like the 200 damage from headshot, you take the 200 from her fucking Q also, and it's just like, okay, I guess I can't land anymore. You got
her traps don't need to do like 500 base damage. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Having 5 of them down already is pretty strong.
Yeah, so I'd start with that if anything, and then see what happens. But that's just my opinion on it. You really want Lucian nerfed? I can agree.
Yeah. I think Bork is just a little bit over.
Back to your point though, like, why do you think that no AD carry should be able to beat a mid laner in the side lane?
Oh no, I don't think no AD carry is fair. I just think it's weird when I'm ahead as an assassin pick and lose to the AD. I think that should only happen if like the AD is specifically built to split push. Like it's like Vayne or something. Like if I lose 1v1 to Vayne, whatever. Like she's Vayne. But like if I lose 1v1 to Lucian, like a short range AD that's like good at split pushing, but it's like really like more of a skirmish oriented champ. That's when I'm just like, shit, did I get outplayed?
No, I kind of get you. I think it's mostly because of how tanky Black Cleaver makes you.
Yeah. It's really
if you just had Bork and he didn't have like 450 extra HP, then I don't know. It seems like Black Cleaver just makes him really OP in 1v1s, but somehow still good in team fights. I don't know what they can do to change it though.
Yeah, they'd have to change around Black Cleaver. I'm pretty sure to not be like give you so much life, because it makes him pretty ridiculously tanky, and then he has Bork to life steal back the like burst that you did to him, and it's just shit. I guess he just lived through that shit and he's gonna kill me now. I could see. I don't think Lucian itself needs a nerf. I just when those itemization changes, I said it last Beyond the Rift, but when those itemization changes for tanks comes around, I think if they nerf Bork, then I'd be okay with it, because I think tank items are fucking stupid. I've said it for a while, so when that shit gets nerfed, you can nerf Bork. I'll let you take away my Bork when that shit gets changed.
All right.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, I like this topic. This is a good question right here. This is a great topic. Who is the better AD carry, Cutie Pie or Doublelift? So let me
not the shit again.
Let me start it off. I think that the best way to answer this, I'll say what I like about you. You say what you like about me. All right.
All right. Hit me with it, Michael.
Okay. So what I like about you, Pang. What do you prefer, Pang or Yilang?
Pang works. Pang works.
Okay. So what I like about you, dude, you got spunk, man. You stuck to it. You keep going back at it. If I were you, I joined Team Liquid. I see the state that they're in. Give me my paycheck. I'm fucking done, dude. Give me my money and just fucking. I don't give a fuck, man. You stuck to it. You got him out of relegation. I can respect that about you, dude. I think that you got a cool sense of humor. You got a great laugh. You got a killer laning phase, dude. And I'd say you're an all around. You're on a scale from 0 to 10. I'd say you're like a 7.
Wow.
A 7.
All right. Well,
on a scale from 0 to I'm a cutie pie, you're a 7.
I see. All right. No, I'm struggling over here to. No, I'm just kidding. I think you're fucking ballsy, really ballsy player. Like, I don't think at any point you've ever played like a bitch in lane or in team fights or anything. You're always willing to go in. I think that takes a lot of guts. Yeah, like you've also stuck to the streaming thing. I cannot imagine playing Cancerous solo queue for like 10 hours a day while your Twitch chat is telling you how you should have played the 2v2 better, even though it wasn't your fault. And like fucking every game you lose, your chat's telling you that you're boosted. And I don't know. I can't imagine doing that for so much time, like 2 years.
Dude, that shit's fucking hilarious.
I know it's hilarious, but it's like, how much abuse can you take before you just break?
Dude, that's the thing is like, when I see that shit in my chat, it's like, just the most absolutely stupid fucking 2v2 my support takes. It's like, guess I have to take this shit. My chat's like, why didn't you use your heal for him? I got like a fucking Hecarim flanking my turret. Why didn't you use your flash, cutie? You could have flashed away from it. It's like,
and a heal. And they flush?
Yeah, alright, you got me, dude. Yep, I could have done that. It's just fucking hilarious to me. I love that shit, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just funny for, like, Sky, you stream a lot, dude. You just laugh at that shit, right?
Yeah, there are some times where it's like it's like a really bad day, I'm losing a lot, and it gets to me.
Yeah. No, it gets to you after like 10 times, and like 9 times you laugh it off, and it's actually just funny, and then the 10th time you're like, fuck my life.
I used to be a lot worse at it, but like, cause I've increased my volume of streaming to like almost 12 hours a day, I have to get around that. You create a lot of mental fortitude streaming this long. You have to. Or else you just you crack.
I mean, I feel like the thing for me is like, when people say like stupid shit like, why didn't you heal or that kind of shit, it's just like, shut up, you fucking idiot. But like, what really gets to me is like when there's a play that I actually couldn't see, and someone tells me, like, why didn't you do this? And I think about it, and it's like, oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid. How the fuck didn't I think of that? That shit rarely happens.
You're right.
Yeah, that's the tilter right there. When it's just like, everyone in the chat knew what I should have done except me, it's just like, holy fuck, how the fuck are these monkeys like?
Well, the monkeys are right, like broken clock twice a day.
Yeah.
But let me finish my rating of you. The good parts. So you got the grind going, you got the guts, you got the show, Beyond the Rift. This is a good show. This is a great show.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. And yeah, I think you've been consistently at the top of Challenger, so somehow you've managed to not let the animal control you. You tamed the animal of solo queue. And I respect that. So, you're solid. You're solid 6.9.
6.9.
From 0 to double.
From 0 to double, if you give me a 6.9, dude, come on.
No, sorry. We'll use the same scale. From 0 to I'm a cutie pie, you're like a 6.9.
This guy, dude. This guy has the audacity on my own scale. From 0 to I'm a cutie pie, he doesn't even put me at I'm a cutie pie.
You're not there yet. You're close.
That was my former, dude. Back in my heyday, I was at the I'm a cutie pie. I'm not there.
This was I'm a cutie pie prime.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you have that one. Fair enough. Let's go. We're gonna do a question and answer now. You ever done a question and answer Doublelift?
No. Well, maybe, but probably not like this.
All right.
How does it work?
Let me tell you a little bit about the question and answer. What happens here? We got people in the chat. They're going to ask us questions. What they're going to want from us, they're going to want some answers. That's how a question and answer works. So
thank you.
Let's get to it. So my man wants to know. This is for Scar Sudoki. Wants to know. Have you seen or tried the new LeBlanc build, Gunblade Lichbane? Why do you see this build more often now? That build is fucking stupid as hell. Like, it's so strong, and I don't understand how. I mean, I understand how it works because she just gets like 30 additional like fucking damage sources, so she's just nuking you from like 20 different angles.
So like the problem with LeBlanc and the reason why she wasn't good before is like her early game down there, and it's just hard to play mid to late, like really hard to play. You probably try playing that shit into like Lulu, and like you go in and then you just like CC'd instantly. you're not able to burst through like the Lulu shield, stuff like that. Now, however, Gunblade actually works around all of her weaknesses, which is really stupid. So mid to late game, you can poke her out really easily, which is why Caitlyn was a big counterpick. You just ult her on cooldown. Now, you just Gunblade, heal off the wave. Each individual proc on the explosion on your Q counts a single target. So every wave you can heal for like 250 to like 400 health. So you can always go in, trade, do your Gunblade trade, and you're like, okay, cool. And then you go back in and do it again. And so not only that, Gunblade helps you land your E to be able to take the all in. So like the item itself makes her good. Like, even though she got so much base damage removed after W, it doesn't matter because people just max Q, go Gunblade, and just like one hit you anyways. And it feels really bad.
Yeah, I'm so surprised. I saw the nerfs for LeBlanc. I forget what they were. They were like they removed like
they were huge.
Yeah, they removed like 200 base damage or just some like ridiculous number I've never seen before. And I was like, this champion's fucking dead, dude. How the fuck are people gonna play this shit? And now I just see everyone spamming this Gunblade fucking Lichbane garbage. It's just like, why won't she die? Like, I'm sure that's what Riot's thinking. It's like, just fucking die already, dude. Like, we just keep butchering you. Just stay down already. Have you played against the double?
I have not. I've not had the pleasure. I saw it in pro matches. Wait, who started it? Do you guys remember?
I think Europe.
Europe
started it in pro.
I don't know. I saw it and that shit just sounded broken because I'm already getting one shot by LeBlanc, but now I'm getting one shot and slowed. I don't know. It just I think LeBlanc, doesn't she have a hard time in lane, so people tend not to play her that much?
No, she's not even bad in lane. Like,
okay, then fuck, she's just broken then. I hate LeBlanc. I've always hated LeBlanc. The worst is when you dodge the chain and you still die. I always think that's so bullshit. LeBlanc should have to hit a W or a chain on you to kill you. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's not true.
W, Q, and then wait for your stupid passive thing and then RQ. Like, that is just dumb.
With Gunblade, you can do that.
Oh, Gunblade, you can do so much. That shit's dumb as fuck, man. Let's go. I don't know. Matt wants to know, what do you think of the way Riot resolved the Tainted Minds issue and how unbiased and completely legitimate the ruling was? Do you know about the Tainted Minds stuff, Doublelift?
Yeah, I do. I kept up.
Okay, so I'll say that I'm not at all surprised with their ruling. I said it before. I said it'd take a month and it's probably going to be nothing. And lo and behold, it took a month and like it was a $7,000 fine and like probation. Not even like a fucking banning for 6 months. It's just you better watch out. Don't do this kind of stuff again. So.
Wait, you're a prophet. How did you know? How did you predict that?
Dude, that's the Riot game special right there, dude. Trust me, I played this game long enough. I know the Riot game special. So you guys are both Riot affiliated, so I know you guys are not going to be able to say it, but fuck Riot games. You guys are better.
Oh, holy shit! You can't just say that, dude. They're going to ban you again.
Ah, fair enough. Wait, what are your guys' opinion on it? Sky, you started off.
Well, one, it seems relatively unfair that like they got a $7,000 fine, and then you think about it, like, okay, well, COG got a fine for account sharing with Seraph, like a lot more. It was a $10,000, I think, and I just feel like, are those the same things? Like, okay, we can almost kill 5 players, promise them everything, deliver like 20% of what we promised, and like just make their lives miserable for 6 months, not pay the manager or the coach, and like just make sure like everyone hates you, or account sharing.
No, like
things is a little bit more serious than the other one.
I was gonna bring up that exact example because we got fined $2,000 per player, and the organization I think got fined as well. But like that came out of our salaries, like for account sharing. Okay, and this is something that. Whatever. It was really like back in the day, so things were kind of bare bones. But like we went to Korea and we asked Riot for accounts, and they couldn't get them to us in time, even though we had asked for weeks in advance. And I think this was the week where like for 1 week on CLG, Chaos and like ThinkCard and Big played for CLG, just like a stand-in or whatever, because that last week didn't matter. But so like then when Riot was talking about it, they talked about like how this was supposed to set an example. So people don't think account sharing is okay because it's not. And then, like, in this case, this organization basically fucked over their players completely, locked them in their contracts, like, didn't deliver on anything, and then Riot, like, basically gave them a slap on the wrist, which essentially is saying that it's okay to mislead your players, lie to them, like, fuck them over, like you said, like, almost kill them. This is, like, a career-ruining entry period for, like, a lot of the players where they're just getting into esports, and if they get fucked over by an organization, I mean, it's game over for them. And especially for, like, the play, like, XP I'm pretty sure his reputation is, like, ruined because he's a whistleblower now. But anyways, I think it's really stupid that they basically they gave the idea that it was okay to do this to your players. $7,000 is nothing. It's actually just nothing.
Mr. Moneybags over here. After you played on Team Liquid, $7K, dude, I fucking throw that shit in the garbage. That's fucking nothing to me. This guy here. I mean, I agree that I feel like if you're at least not gonna do anything to Tainted Mind, at least issue an apology to fucking XPK, cause he's gonna get, like, he's the one who, like, ends up getting fucked out of this shit. Like, Tainted Minds, like, no one's gonna give a shit. Like, if you don't ban them, no one's gonna give a shit in, like, a couple months. Like, oh, you remember what Tainted Minds did? No, I don't. I don't fucking know who the fuck these teams are. So, like, I feel like at least give an apology to him. Like, hey, dude, we're sorry that your esports run's ruined because we're a shitty-ass company. You know? Something like that, I'd be okay with then. But, I don't know, man. I'm not liking it, but it was to be expected, I think. I think we can all agree it was to be expected, so.
Okay. That's fair.
Let me see. We'll pick. My man, Shadow Blast wants to know, at Doublelift, Amakipa, and Sky, which one of us will get rank 1 challenger first?
Not
You're the closest, dude. You're so close.
Wait, you guys just really gonna default to me immediately? Come on. No one.
I decayed 500 LP on my time in I'm like out of this shit. I know.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Well, actually, how about this? I'll say this. I'll put it here, or out there. I don't think Amakipa will ever hit rank 1 this season. I think you'll just be stuck in that top 10 position. But, like, as you get close to the money, the number 1, you're like, it's not going to be able to do it. Like, you're going to crack. There's going to be pressure there. You're like an egg, right?
Remember this, everyone.
I'm just saying, we'll see.
No, I kind of have to go to Scar, dude. Just the nature of our role right now, you're not going to be able to hit rank. You're 500. You're over 500 points away from rank 1.
That's what I say every time when people ask me about rank 1. You put Ray, Solo, any of these garbage ass players. You put these trash Jace only players on a roll like AD carry, dude. They'll be.
It's over.
Yeah, they're gonna be hard stuck D5 probably.
What?
Try to get these guys to play anything where you have to lane. Like, half your lane is played by some random fucking player who's, like, doesn't even main that role.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you get these players off of Poppy, off of Jace, dude. You put them in bot lane, dude. It's done. Top laners get zero respect from me, dude. They don't even factor into the rank 1 rate. Like, for me, the only person above me right now is, like, Mogo Kizari, or however the hell his name's pronounced, and, Ole. Those are the only 2 people above me right now. I think those are the only 2 ones.
You missed Cobalt too, by the way, but okay.
Yeah, he doesn't count either. Fuck that guy. Yeah,
you guys are literally just calling top lanes like degenerate players. Like players who like don't exist.
No one likes playing top lane, dude. They're heroes. I'm a cutie pie.
Yeah, what the heck? I feel
I say that to every top laner that I play with. They ask me, what do you think I should play? Just pick Poppy, dude. Just play the only thing you know how to
Poppy's
play.
Poppy's not even good anymore.
Dude, I don't even care if Poppy.
Gragas.
Dude, that's all top laners are to me, is they're just Poppy players. Like, that phase of Poppy being picked every game, that's all top laners are to me now. So, we'll just leave it at that. Valerian wants to know, to Doublelift, how do you play consistently competitively? Do you tilt during games, like losing LCS and doing dumb shit? In solo queue, you're prone to tilt. Is it the same in competitive?
I think I got the reverse I'm a cutie pie going, where, like, in solo queue, I get really fucking tilted. But in competitive, I actually I don't really care. Like, if I make a mistake, I get pretty mad at myself, like, oh fuck, I did something really dumb. But if my support or my team is like making a lot of mistakes and we're falling behind, I still like, I don't know, I think we're still in it, because people tend to play like bitches on stage. They play really passive, and like I always feel just like you that I can carry a game like game. So, and I think it's like more likely that you can drag a game out to late in a competitive than like in a solo queue game. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I just have a lot of experience and I just like it a lot. That's why.
All right, fair enough. Let me see, my man. Cynical wants to know, have you and Doublelift ever been teammates in the competitive scene? No, sadly, me and Doublelift.
We would have been an unstoppable duo.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'm a Cutie Pie ADC Doublelift support, dude. That would be...
We would have won Worlds like 6 times already.
Yeah, dude. North America will be heralded as the greatest region to have ever played League of Legends, man. But sadly, that's a different timeline, not on this one that we're on. Let me see.
A tragedy.
Yeah, that's a damn tragedy. My man wants to know, I love I'm a Cutie Pie. Can you imagine a universe where you would say the following words in this order? I think I'm a Cutie Pie might not be worse than me as an ADC.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I played against you in solo queue. I think you're actually pretty good. I actually think you could go back to LCS anytime and play. If you played the same way, like without like getting anxiety or something on stage and like reverting to just like playing to farm, I think just like the laning fundamentals that we have from season 1 where you have to play really aggressive and like you know when to freeze and you know when to push, those things just stick with you. And like you'd think that because of season 7, all the LCS AD carries, they know this shit, but I came back and like everyone still sucks at lane. And
Jesus, dude, this guy is just firing
you could just crush like half the LCS AD carries.
That's fucked up, man. What's wrong with you? How you just gonna... Who would I crush?
Oh my... I don't want to name names, dude.
Who would I crush? Tell me...
No.
You don't have to name names. Just tell me teams.
Teams?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't... Because I only played like 6...
What about... Alright, how about... Would I crush Team Liquid?
With me on it?
Yeah, with you on it.
No. But I think... No, fuck,
guy,
it's so
dude. He can't even say I'd crush the 9th place
because
team.
Like the hardest like bot lane stomp we had the whole time was against TSM. I mean, I can't. I just feel like in general though, like not like naming out specific teams, but like most bot lanes they just don't play aggressive. And if you start like pressuring them on CS and you start trading with them when they don't expect it, they just like don't know what to do. They just freeze up and they just like sit under their tower the whole time. It's just, I don't know. It's just the way LCS is, I guess.
This guy, man. I like that. Spren wants to know, at Doublelift, who's a better support that you play with, Matt or Biofrost?
Oh, shit. Well, I think Bio's honestly better all around. But Matt is like super, when he's not flashing in under tower and suiciding, he's like a really good lane partner, like really, really good. Like most supports, they think about like the 40 minutes, like, okay, I got laning phase, and then I got mid-game vision control, and then I got, the late-game team fighting that I have to like peel my AD carry or like go in for a flash exhaust on like a certain, like a little Blanc or a Cinder or something. But like Matt, I feel like in his last like 2 years playing, because he's laying with Fabi and Piglet, who just like don't give a fucking lane at all, and they just want to go ham. Matt has spent the entire like last 2 years focused totally on laning phase, so he's like really, really good at lane, like super good. And then, he has missteps once in a while, but he's definitely I think one of the best laning supports I played with, if not the best.
So, is he better than Afro?
In lane, I think so. Yeah.
So how would you? What would be the tier list be? You put Biofrost first.
Yeah, okay, Bio, and then they're different because Afro's a shot caller. But like Bio, Afro, for me, Bio, Afro, and Matt in that order.
Wait, what about Lokodoko?
He's in there somewhere.
Lokodoko. What about
somewhere? Okay.
Can we just bring Kiwi Kid back into the conversation already, guys?
All right, just rate him out. Lokodoko and Kiwi Kid too. Let me see. We're gonna go. We'll do one final question. So we gotta make sure. to make it a nice and juicy one. Let me see. We're going to go with the one and only. Sirio wants to know, at Doublelift, how much do you enjoy playing versus a 5 Ninja Tabby team? Do you guys think they should be changed? This is a topic that we talk about a lot. So Riot, I'm sure you know, Riot said that they think Ninja Tabby isn't a problem and it's like perfectly balanced. I can definitely see where they're coming from, and I definitely respect their ideas.
Those are brave opinions.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to humbly disagree, though. I do not think
respectfully disagree.
Yeah.
We can agree to disagree on this.
You think?
Yeah, I think there's a fucking problem when 80 carries are building the tank boots. I think all they have to do is either remove the attack, auto attack. I can't fucking talk. Auto attack reduction thing on it, or like at least reduce it, or reduce some of the armor. Because I have to build a fucking Last Whisper, which is a 1,300 gold item, to counter someone's boots, which is really dumb.
Yeah, like, I can tell you that when I play AD, the worst fucking feeling I have is, like, I'll be playing, like, Lucian or some shit, and it's like, I really want, like, Zerkers or CDR boot. I guess I have to buy Ninja Tab. It's like, I don't want to buy fucking tank boots, but I know it's the best purchase, and I just have to buy them anyway. I don't want to have to buy fucking tank boots on an AD carry. Like, I shouldn't be buying fucking tank items early game as an AD. Because I think that's a problem too with Lucian, but we can get, because Doublelift said before, Black Cleaver gives a lot of life. Black Cleaver, Ninja Tabbies, Lucian's like not fucking dying to anything that
he's unkillable.
Yeah, he just becomes, like, he actually becomes a juggernaut. Like, he's like Poppy basically now. He's just running through shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about anyone's damage. So I definitely think Ninja Tabbies needs a nerf. But
yeah, that's a good point. I think Lucian with Bork, Black Cleaver, and Ninja Tabby might be the closest thing an AD carry has to playing top lane.
Yeah, you just become, like, you're not an AD anymore. You're just a fucking tank. Like, that's how I play.
Change your perspective, Scar. When you try to 1v1 to Lucian, just think that you're 1v1ing the top laner.
Dude, that really is how you, like, Lucian basically becomes like fucking Jace. Like, I hate playing against fucking Jace because he just one-shots me, and he's tanky as fuck. But that's basically what Lucian becomes too. He's just like, you're not gonna kill him, and he's just gonna kill your ass in 2 spells. So, I hate that shit. But, you know, that's just my opinion. But anyways, that's going to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 40 of Beyond the Rift. And I want to give a special shout out to our guest, TSM, Team Liquid Doublelift.
Free agent Doublelift.
Yeah, free agent Doublelift. There we go. Free agent Doublelift. Free agent Doublelift. If people wish to inquire about you, where would they be able to find you?
I'm streaming like 4 or 5 days a week. Twitch.tv/Doublelift, Twitter. I still have TL Doublelift as my handle for now. Might be subject to change. We'll see.
Maybe.
All right. Are you gonna be streaming after this?
Oh yeah, I will be. I'm gonna be playing some solo queue, maybe some Lucian. This is inspiring stuff.
Yeah, if you guys want to see some the never before seen pick, make sure to check them out. Skara. Where can we find more of you if we wish?
I'm on Skara on Twitter and Twitch. Those are my main things. You can find me on both of them. Links to everything else. I'll be streaming later today. I just can't stream immediately because I have to go buy something. But I'll be back. I'll be streaming.
All right. And you guys know where to find me. Make sure to tune in next Thursday, for another Beyond the Rift. But anyways, that's going to conclude today's Beyond the Rift. So it was fantastic having everyone here. Hope to see you guys next time. But from all of us, goodbye, friends. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm just waiting for Doublelift to start a stream so I can host them. Just giving you guys a quick little, a little update. I'm just. All right, there he goes. All right, hey, see you guys tomorrow, boys.